Hello and welcome to the channel. If you are new here, I am Maggie. This is Deals and Distractions, and I do all things hauls. I look for the deals, I do the try-ons, and I do the research so you don't have to. I share my honest thoughts, my honest opinions, and I can't stop smiling and laughing because this is what we're working with today. We have a huge bag from Temu. Like, this is the same size that I am. It's huge. I do want to say thank you to those of you that are returning. I appreciate you guys. I am really excited to dive into this one. So I say, let's just get into it. I have a wide variety of items in this bag. I've been looking for things to decorate up here and also some necessities. We're going to get a little colorful. We're going to get a little bright. And then I do have a couple of updates I want to share with you guys. So first things first, I don't understand why I have such a large bag for one piece, but I'm actually kind of really impressed with this. This is a men's piece of clothing. And my boyfriend is kind of in the corporate world, and he needs to look nice, but he's also a stylish kind of guy. So I thought this was nice. Something different for him to wear. It's kind of this corduroy and with this checker on it. It did come in a couple other colors. I think there was a beige. I think it was in a beige color. It's so soft. I'm impressed with how soft this is. The pockets all do have, so these pockets don't have snaps, but the front does snap. It's got a nice collar on it. It could be casual. It could be a little bit more dressed up depending on how, it's styled. There is pockets on the side as well. And it is lined with a finished kind of nylon. I like it. The sleeves, the cuffs have working snaps. So yeah, I think this is going to be great. And I think for the size is going to be perfect for him. But I just thought this was fun, a little fancy, a little, edgy. I think that we're going to have a few other edgy items in this video. But also, too, I think it's kind of edgy, but also could be worn in the corporate world at the same time. This massive thing, it is... Hopefully this is the size that I'm looking for and the style that I actually wanted. I've hauled a few items similar to this, and hopefully this is the right one. And did I bring my knife with me? No, and I totally meant to. After this, I'll pause the video, go grab my knife and come back. Okay. It's still not as wide though. This is more of a runner style. I am looking for ones that not just runner, but I need a big square. I want to cover my whole kitchen floor, not only because it's cold, but also these are really easy to clean because there is a rubber backing on here. They don't slip around too much. You can also add little, sticky tape or whatever, Velcro, so it's not moving all over the place. I hauled this, something like this last year. It got completely trashed when our pipes froze, busted, and kind of flooded. And it was just too much. I just decided to throw it away because it was in the middle of winter and it was so big it was hard to clean. So unfortunately, this, I want like a full massive. It's not a bad size. I'll just say that. It's not a bad size. I do like these. They are really easy to clean. They're not the softest, but this would be great for like a four-season room, a mud room, an entryway. Animals, great for animals. Again, super easy to clean and really reasonably priced. So I just need to find one. I guess maybe if I measured my kitchen, that would be helpful. Yeah, that might be helpful. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab a knife. Okay, we've got the knife. We're not going to struggle through the rest of this video, but before I start diving into the rest of the items, I want to check in. I want to see how you are doing. How did your week go? I feel like life has been lifing, and it just felt like a really long week. Hence why I feel I am extra cozy today. I hope you are cozy and comfortable and just sitting back and relaxing with me and, you know, just enjoying the haul. I've got this. This is a bag inside of a bag. And I'm actually kind of disappointed. I did not realize when I purchased this, or if I did, it didn't matter at the time. But it's stainless steel. Avio, maybe is the name of the brand. And if I'm getting something stainless steel, you know it's some kind of jewelry. Oh, interesting. It looks a little different than I thought. So what we have is this star ring. It is adjustable. I'm not usually a fan of adjustable rings because I feel like it has a tendency to pinch that little fat between the little prongs. So I don't always enjoy that. But I think it's a pretty ring. It feels like a very thin stainless steel compared to like something like this. This feels very sturdy. This thumb ring right here, I'm probably hiding it. I apologize. This top one. This feels like a very substantial, thick piece of sterling silver, where this one feels definitely more flexible, a lot thinner. There I go. I'm dropping stuff. We've already just begun. Oh, it is pretty sturdy. It's hard to squeeze that. But I like it. I think it's a pretty kind of fun, stylized star. I like it. I think it was like $1 or something, maybe at the most $3, so I'm good with it. And then this guy, I can't wait to share this with you. This is everything I want my channel to be, really, is kind of right here. It comes super protected, and it got shipped from the Temu warehouse. I saw a couple other ones similar to this, but so it comes in the styrofoam. Also comes bubble wrapped really well. It's heavy. I'm not 100% sure what it is made out of, but I love this. I want people to come to my channel, and I want people to smile. I want to help bring people, you know, smiles onto people's faces. I want people to enjoy themselves here. It is very shiny. I don't know if this is, I mean, it's got to be a glass, I'm assuming. Or is it maybe a ceramic? It might be a ceramic because it has the holes on the bottom. But I love that. I do have one up there that says love, that was gifted to me from Lori from the Quirky Cauldron. And I did not know about that. I didn't know about the love one when I purchased this one. So I thought it was just really cool. And I think I'm going to put it up there. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe you guys can see it, maybe not. But I just love this. Smile. We've got to keep smiling no matter what. It's kind of like just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Like I tell myself, just keep smiling. Really, I try. And sometimes that's all we can do is just tell ourselves to keep smiling, keep going. I'm actually going to keep that bubble wrap because I have some friend mail that I'm going to be sending out sometime in the near future. We've got another bag. Oh, I'm a bit disappointed in this. Actually, a lot disappointed in this. This is supposed to be a, I think, rainbow agate, and it's completely... Is there color in there? Okay, I see a little bit of color. But in the picture, it showed all like purples and greens. And I know there could be variations, but at the same time, like, there's no purple. It doesn't look anything like the picture. This looks more like in obsidian in a way. I do see little tiny reflective. So yeah, I also, for some reason, I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger, but oh my gosh, my cauldron almost fell off the shelf, and I know that is from the music being played in the house. I am glad I caught that.
You okay?
That was a catastrophe. That wasn't supposed to happen. I should have known better. I'm okay. Thank you for asking. I don't know if my cauldron in my heart is okay. Oh, why did I do that? Okay. Well, I guess we move on. Just keep smiling. Just keep smiling. I don't know what else to do. Oh my gosh. I'll be right back. What a hot mess. A little embarrassing as well because I should have known better, but I guess it's a good excuse because I'm going to have to pick up the whole mattress to get back there. And I mean, hey, might as well like vacuum and do all the things. I guess it's a good excuse. I just looked back there and I didn't notice, but some of my beads must have rattled off of the shelf because of the music. I didn't even notice that. So, yeah, I guess it's a good excuse. Anyways, moving on, I picked up these beautiful tissue papers. Temu's really has some really, really nice tissue papers. I've gotten so many different ones over the years, and I'm usually always happy. This is a pack of 40 sheets. I think I got these for free. And I thought these would be pretty to go into the friend mail. So they're flowers. And they're not the biggest sheets, tissue paper. You know, they're thin. These are also really good to craft with. These are a little shiny, but you get 2 bundles of 20, and it's for a really good price. They've got these roses on them, the flowers, really pretty. I saw some with birds and rabbits and all sorts of stuff. The prints are always beautiful, so yeah, I thought these would be good for some friend mail. This is also a huge necessity. Anytime we order food out, they always end up at a different house around my neighborhood. They end up on one side of the corner or the other side. And these are supposed to be reflective, but I am not seeing the reflectiveness. Okay, so there's 20. A lot of I had to dig around and find one that has 20 numbers because I have double digits. A lot of them only had, 10 numbers. So I had to pay attention. If you do get these, pay attention to the how many, if you have double digits in your address like I do. But I'm going to put these on my mailbox. I think these were like, I don't know, $1 something. I don't know how well they're going to stick. Hopefully pretty good. The reviews on them were good. So hopefully, but they aren't, they're supposed to glow like a bright kind of light green in the dark, which I hope they really do. I can give you an update on that. I don't know. I see a little bit of like a metallic sheen to it. Hopefully they actually shine like they're supposed to. I'm going to put these back in the bag. If you're not aware with Temu that if you do want to do any returns, you're allowed to do 1 return free per order, But if you have multiple things that you want to return, and then also depending on what you're returning, you may need to send it back. Sometimes they're like, oh, well, you know, we need to inspect it first before we give you a refund, which doesn't happen very often. My point is that you always want to make sure you have the original bag for any type of return that you're doing. You can't just, I wouldn't just be able to send the letters back without the QR code or, you know, the barcode. I just wanted to mention that. And I know Temu is kind of, you know, prices have gone up. It kind of seems like everything is going to local sellers, and it just feels like it's not the same, and nothing is actually feeling like the same anymore. I don't know if anything will go back to the way it used to be. But what I will say is that Temu still really does have its good benefits. You still get price adjustments. They still have one of the best return policies I've ever seen. You can also, like the games, some promos are really worth playing. There's coupons that you can get. And Temu is also really good with finding items that are on other apps, but a lot of times you can find it much cheaper on Temu. And then a lot of times you can apply, you know, coupons, and you can get price adjustments. So I still think Temu is still where it's at, in my personal opinion. Now, I do have a few other places that I do love shopping, and one of those hauls will be coming soon. But I mean, stuff like this. Temu is great for finding fun, gadgety, different type things, but it's also good for finding items that are more practical, things that you can use in your everyday life. And I'll be sharing videos like that one day. Again, so we've got a bag with some bubble wrap. Oh, it's pretty. Okay, I like it. Now, I do love my darker aesthetic, but I do also love some bling as well. And I need, look at that, that's pretty. I am not good at being able to visualize measurements. So I thought it would be kind of smart for me to get a tape measure, one that, you know, could be used for any kind of measurements, for, you know, clothes around your body, for rugs, whatever it may be. And it's actually kind of loud, but let's see how far this goes out. Dang, okay, we're still going. Not only is it cute, it's good. So we go out to 60 inches, 150, is that centimeters, I believe? Yeah, 60 inches. And it's also super blingy and really cute. I figured that the bling, I won't lose it as easy. And then there's a button on the back so you can retract it. I love it. I actually love it. And it was only a couple bucks. So Temu's great for those kind of things. Because even at the Dollar Tree, I mean, and this feels like decent quality too. Like it's not just going to fall apart after the first time you use it. Temu's also really good for stickers. How many more stickers do I need? I don't know. But I have a bit of an obsession with a little baby otter called, her name is Lola, and I love her. She's on the PC farm, and I watched the otters. I love otters. They're almost like dogs. If you raise them when they're young, they're almost like dogs. And these are super stinking adorable stickers. It's a pack of, how many do we have here? 50, I'm assuming, but they're cute. Care for each otter. Oh, I love it. Sorry, I kind of got a little excited there. I catch fish like no other. They're just so, there's a bunch of different styles of otters and stickers. I don't think any of them repeat. Oh, look at that sweet one. Almost like a watercolor. What does this one say? Autonomy of a otter. Sound. Oh my gosh, the sounds of the baby otters, oh, it just gets me. It gets my heart. Sound nubbles, fish, paddle paws, webbed flip flops, butt rotter, waterproof tush. I mean, does that not sum up an otter in every way? These are stinking adorable. Again, these will go into friend mail, cards. I kind of stopped sending cards out for a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I've been a little bit overwhelmed, a lot bit overwhelmed lately. I've been putting a lot of time into the channel, and editing takes me forever. Trying to experiment in ways how I could get more views, and it just feels like no matter what I do, it doesn't work. And I just have felt really overwhelmed with the job and friendships and illnesses and all the things. So it's just, cards aren't my biggest priority. I am working on them though, slowly but surely. We'll just say that. And then that, I don't know what that is. I don't remember what this is. Oh, the eyeliner. Okay. I love when girls wear a pink little eyeliner that just, okay, again, a bag inside of a bag. What is the point of this bag if we have this bag? That to me is a little annoying. Oh, I see. This bag isn't actually big enough to hold the whole box. Okay. Coast Baby. Digital Blade Eyeliner Glue Pen. I'm a little confused by the glue. But I love when girlies do a little pop of pink under their eyes. Whenever I do it, I end up looking sick. So I wanted to try this. Oh, it's a pretty color. So we've got this pencil, basically. Super thin. It's a super thin. Oh, and then it's got a angled brush. So you can put it on and blend it out. So it's an eyeliner, basically. I like wearing pinks during the summertime. So I was hoping that I could do a little flick here or maybe a flick under my eyelashes. I don't know. We won't mess with it today, but I don't know how long lasting it is. You can draw a super thin line though. But every time I try to do pink, I feel like it makes me look like I'm sick, like I have a cold or something. So I wanted to try this. Coast Babe. Yeah, I don't know why it says glue. I don't think it has anything to do with glue, at least as far as I know. But at the same time, they do have other colors. So I love how thin it is. I love how creamy it is. And I also love that color. So I'm curious. I am curious to see how that works. I'm excited about all of this, really. I wanted to give this a go. I am still trying to find a way to hold my hair, hold a curl, and I have also learned that my hair looks healthier when I do a dry blowout, and I'm actually just learning how to do blowouts. And I wanted to try this brush. This is the 53 barrel. And this came like in a bunch of other barrels. It even says 53 up here at the top. And I think this is, oh, barber top. There was a couple other styles, but this, I like this one. I liked how big the barrel was, maybe for my long hair where I could get some curls to, or some waves to hold. I like the fact that it has this tip so I could kind of, you know, make sections a little bit easier. The handle, isn't the softest, but it's still nice. And this is supposed to be like a conductive metal so it doesn't get too hot. It's got a couple different styles of bristles. I'm not a professional at blow drying my hair. I usually actually let it air dry, but I did learn a tip from another content creator who is actually a decorator, but she did her skincare and hair routine, and she used to be a, she was in cosmetology school. I think she actually did cut hair for a while, and she has the prettiest, healthiest hair, and she does a dry blowout every day, and I've tried it a few times and my hair actually looks better. So I just thought I needed a good big fatty round brush. So here we are. I'm looking forward to using that actually. I used to take time to try to do my hair and all this and, curl it, straighten it, do all the things, but it never holds. And honestly, I'm tired, I'm busy, I'm kind of feel a little burnt out. So I'm just always throwing my hair up, but I do want to intentionally set time to do my hair. I enjoy doing it, even if the results aren't great. All right, I'm going to tell you guys. The day I did this haul, I was feeling like I needed some brightness in my life, and let me tell you, I'm bringing it. I brought it. I feel like this side is too dark, so there we go. Is that better? I feel like I have a really dark shadow, but I was feeling kind of dark and no sunshine, so I thought I'd bring the sunshine to me. And I love these. I love these. I mean, when I said I'm adding color to my life, I mean, I'm bringing some color to my life. The tattoo style, the pinup girl pants, I actually ended up loving them. These are going to be perfect for the summertime. I'm not even going to lie. I slept in the tattoo style one and I was so comfortable. But does this not remind you of Lisa Frank in every way? I love it. It does have that. Now I'm a short girl, so the barrel style pants don't really make a difference for me. Oh, it says love on there. I love that. I love love. I love love. But we've got aliens. We've got the tigers. The print on some of them are not the best, but in other spot, it is great. This may be a picture from a picture. I'm not sure, but they were $10, and I just thought they were so stinking cute. There are big pockets on each side of the leg, like cargo pockets. Oh my gosh, this frog. I mean, it's even puckering up for the kiss. That is funny. The waistband is elastic. These do come in regular sizes and curve sizes. The curve sizes, in my personal I think it's curve and plus sizes. In my personal opinion, some of those prints are even better. But you've got the dog, you've got the rainbows. I mean, it's so Lisa Frank. It's such a nostalgic feel, and I love everything about these. They do have, I would say they have give, but not stretch. So for $10, I mean, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. I feel like I will live in these all summer long. You could wear it with a black tank top, a white tank top, a purple tank top. I mean, if neon green looks good on you, you could wear it with a neon green. I mean, you could wear it with any color in the rainbow, So here is my color. This is my style of color. Also, I find like I prefer to put color and patterns on my bottom half because I still don't know what colors look good on me. I feel like everything washes me out or turns me yellow or green, which is not cute. I don't want to look yellow or green. So yeah. Okay. moving on. This might seem kind of silly, and I could have sworn that I bought something else, but maybe not. I need to check my order. But we cook in the air fryer all the time, and it's not always easy to clean. So I thought with this spatula thing, it would make it a little bit easier, because mine, I can't really submerge in water. So I put cleaners in there, I let it soak, I rinse, but I thought this would be good to get all the grease, because it's a spatula, and I like the shape of it. You've got this sharp corner, you've got a rounded corner. So I thought maybe this would be helpful to clean that out, and you could hang it up if you wanted to. I mean, this was literally 16 cents, maybe 30 at the most. You could get it in a couple different colors and multi-pack, but I mean, I feel like you do any kind of cooking in an air fryer, something like this is really helpful to keep the air fryer clean, which, believe it or not, even with the liners, can be really difficult to do, especially when you're doing a bunch of meats and just yeah. Anyways, moving on. Again, for the friend mail, I just thought these would be fun to stick on envelopes, because the envelopes that I have are not self-adhesive. So I just got these really pretty moons. We have had so many amazing different moon cycles happening this year. So I just thought they were really pretty. Different flowers around the moons, the crescent moon. Really pretty stickers. I think there's 500 on these. Yeah, 500. Only for a couple bucks. So decorate the boxes, seal the cards up. And then, you know what? I will be right back. I am back. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. I want to do these because I want to do an update real quick, because I am so impressed with this glass cleaning board automotive oil film cleaning brush. So impressive. So the first night after I hauled this a couple hauls ago, I'm like, let me try it on my mirrors. It works great on mirrors. Took all the water spots off, took all the drips off. Kind of helps with the defogging in a way. Actually, I think it does help quite a bit, now that I think of it. It was really good for the chrome on my handles, like the knobs in my shower. And I love it for that. So then I got the 2-pack, and I'm actually really glad I did, because I'm going to keep one for the inside of the house, and then I'm going to keep one for the outside of the house. Today's weather was finally good enough for me to go try it on my headlights. And what I will say is that it worked. It worked really, really well for the outside. My lights, are they better? What happened is that it cleaned it to the point where I actually now realize that a lot of the dimness from my lights is coming from the inside. Absolutely, it was even dimmer without, coming from the outside of the light, the exterior part. But I have a lot of, I think, moisture behind the headlight, and that is what's making part of the lights dim, but it worked great for that. So then I used it on my windshield, and I park under a tree, and I get sap, I get just remnants of, from parking under a tree. This stuff took it off so easy, so quickly. No streaks, no nothing. Some people say it's good to help de-ice their windshields, so I'm curious to see how that works. We are dropping into, cold weather again, below freezing. So I'm curious to see. So yeah, I actually love this stuff. It works for so many different things besides the headlights. Now, if you have super, super old headlights like mine, my car is from 1996, you guys. So she's an old girl. She's an old girl. I don't know if anything could completely make the visibility back to what it used to be, but it definitely helped. So yeah, I love this stuff. I will link it again down in this video. Highly recommend for all different things around the house. And get yourself the 2-pack so you can use it for the exterior things and then also use it for the interior, because even after cleaning it and scrubbing it down, it's hard to get all the junk out of the sponge. And with all the things that I cleaned, I don't know if you can see that, but I barely used any. So highly recommend. That is a win for sure. And then I do just want to give a quick little update, because a few people had left comments on the Eye of Protection earrings with the balls. Unfortunately, these are not the correct backs, so I cannot wear them. So these are getting returned. Really kind of disappointed in that. Yeah, the backs don't fit into the little screw balls, so bummer. And then now moving on to the rest of the haul, I just wanted to share those updates. I meant to do that in the last video, but I had forgotten. We've got more stickers, and these are funny. These are good. This sticker is exactly how I'm feeling today. Born to sparkle, but not today. We've got a unicorn. I think these are another kind of those sarcastic, but I think they're all animals. I'll get over it. I just need to be dramatic first. And it's an elephant just being like, I just can't go on. The Mondayest day ever. It's another pack of 30. Let me do it for you. Oh, it's a little doggy. Dogs are so loyal. They give us unconditional love no matter what. Oh, I got to put this off to the side. Don't worry. Be Cappy. Yes, happy Cappies. That's getting set off to the side. Crazy cat lady. I prefer the term dedicated feline enthusiast. For our crazy cat lovers, do not pet the fluffy cow, and it's a big old bull. These are fun. My tiny turtle, he judges you immensely. There's a little turtle in his shell. There's a lot in here. In a world full of unicorns, be a bad ass. I agree. Sorry, I can't. I have plans with my squirrel. Squirrel. I need to, have that pinned on me at all times. Life's rough without coffee. Oh, I love these. These are just so fun. I heard you. I'm just not listening. My 5 moods. Number 1, I'm too old for this. Number 2, I'm too tired for this. Number 3, I don't have time for this. Number 4, I'm too sober for this. Number 5, I don't get paid enough for this. Okay, I know I'm spending too much time on this. It's not my fault you thought I was normal. You've had way more than enough time and plenty of clues to figure out that. Oh my gosh. Look at this cheesy cow smile. I mean, how does this not make you smile and brighten your day a little bit? These are definitely going into cards. I'm trying to be quick because we've got so much to get through. I also picked up the F-bomb. I did. I picked up the big old F-bomb. This thing is actually huge. I love my pins. Okay, can I just tell you guys, for those of you that commented on these nails, how pretty they are Temu nails, and I do really like them. But my gosh, every single one popped off while I was taking a shower today. So right before I started recording, I glued them on, and I have so much overflow again. I've got glue stuck all over my fingers. I've got fuzz. So anything that you see under my nails is actually just all the extra. I still cannot figure out how to use the, ouch, okay, that one hurts. I still cannot figure out how to use the gel glue properly without having so much overflow. I don't know what it is about these nails that don't want to stick well. I didn't have them on that long, and they already feel, it's not the glue because I have other worn, you know, I love the gel glue. I'm just very messy with it. I don't know. There's something about these nails that they just don't want to stick as well as others. But anyways, back into the F-bomb. I noticed I had fuzz sticking to the glue. Oh, I don't know if I actually like this. So it's a big old pin, and the pin, or the two prongs are in the back here. And then you have your F-bomb. And what I thought was so cool about this is that it spins, but it looks like it doesn't stay. Maybe it'll stay? Not really. I can imagine if I actually put this on my jacket, that anytime I moved around, yeah, it's going to fall. But it says, F no, F yeah, F off, F it. So there's words. Every time you spin it, it says something. F you, F this. I can't read it, trying to look at it in my monitor. F that. I just thought it was a lot of fun. Yeah. So each time it spins, there's a word. It's a fun pin. It's a little obnoxious. It's actually huge, but I thought this was a lot of fun. This one I may not end up wearing. I'll probably just put it in my book, and but it's fun. It does actually spin. Maybe if you positioned it a different way. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like if you did try to wear this, it would sit probably upside down. It feels top heavy. That's it. It feels top heavy. But it's a lot of fun. Either way. And then this thing, because of the nails all the time, they had these in a lot of different colors, a lot of different styles, but I got kind of the, I think they called this clear. They're more of like it's a black base with the AB colored diamonds. And what it is, it's a can opener. It's a can opener because I'm always looking for something to pop my cans open so I don't bust a nail off. And then what's cool about this is that after you pop your can, you can turn it, and then it becomes a cover for the mouthpiece for your can. So here, these extra black parts would cover the mouth opening. I haven't tried it yet. I just literally pulled it out, but they had a bunch of different, they had pink, I think blue, but I got this one. I thought this one was extra sparkly. They even had it in black, and I didn't get the black. So yeah, I'm excited to try this out. If you want an update, because I know a lot of us wear the nails, and cans are one of our worst enemies. So let me know if you would like an update. I wanted to love this. This is what kind of happens when I try to find color. I don't know. I'm not sure about this one. I think I could maybe make it work. It's soft. There's so much static to this thing. It's unbelievable. Like, it also sticks to the glue that is stuck to my fingers, which it's not its fault, but they had this in a couple other colors. No, they had this in a lot of other colors. I was going to get the pink, but the pink was sold out. I didn't want to get the black. I didn't want to get the red, so I got the purple. And then as soon as I put the purple, it's like it washes me out. I don't know. I need a class. I need to go like to one of those boutiques that help me figure out what season I am and find out what colors that work for me. But I did. I wanted to love this. I loved the big hood on it. In the picture, it looked great. Very boho stylish. I loved the colors, the rainbows on it. And then when I kind of look at it a little bit closer, I'm like, if I threw this thing in the wash machine, it'll probably fall apart. It feels like a blanket. It is kind of a poncho style. There are no sleeves to it. So it just kind of like lays over your shoulders. And you have this, I mean, it is pretty. It's okay. I want to love this. It doesn't look awful. I think it would look really good with a dress. I think it would look really good with a full bodysuit, even some really stylish pants, or even a belt. Putting a belt with it might make it look a little bit better. But I like the back. I like the colorway on the back. But it feels like a blanket. It feels like I'm wearing a blanket. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It is a very, boho style feel. I don't know. Is it just because I'm not used to wearing stuff like this? I do feel like I'm wearing a blanket though. But I think it could be stylish depending on how it's worn. I don't know. It does feel a little awkward though. Because this is the hood. Here is the sleeves. And they do cover you. I mean, maybe with a belt, the hood just feels to sit a little. I have very rounded shoulders too, so I'm not sure. I don't know. I do want to like it. It's really soft though. Don't get me wrong. It is really soft. I think it was like $16. It's got tons of really pretty detail on it. I think, like, for the right person, I think this would be great. I don't love how kind of the tassel looks a little cheapy. Maybe if it got brushed out and made it even more fluffier. Like this here is, I feel like they took the time to fluff out the sides. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. There was a similar style of this, but in black. And the sleeves it was just different. And I kind of wish I went with that one over this one. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. Yeah, this isn't, maybe I'll make it work. I think I'll make it work. We'll see. I'll try. When I first bought this, I was thinking that maybe it would be cute with this. This I can make work with anything. First, I love a racerback. Racerback, I feel like just is a little extra sexy, in my opinion. It's a ribbed tank top, but I like the way how it has this little sheer little accent up at the top. And it's not tight. There's more room along the waist, so it's a little bit of a flow. The tank top flows. That's what I'm trying to say. It flows. It's not the longest, but it's not the shortest either. But I thought maybe that could go good together. I don't know. But this I will definitely make work. It's stretchy. It is 95 polyester with elastane. I love tank tops. I wear lots of tank tops during the summer. And I do like the fact it has that little extra sheerness. And again, if you hear the boys in the background, it's Friday. They're having their fun. It is game night, so please pay no mind. And then I also I talked about poppies, and I bought some poppies. Let's open them up. I have not checked them out yet. Oh, interesting. These are not. So what do we have here? I got the red. Okay. Oh, wait, what just happened? Oh, I see what happened. So I guess if you wanted to, you could have them thin stemmed, because these two just slipped out of this thicker plastic tube. So you could have a thicker stem. These are rubbery. These are cool. They're not fabric. They feel very foamy, maybe, but they're pretty. Where'd the other one go? But I was thinking I would add some of these poppies to my Joanna Parker Ladybug. And I feel like these, I could take a light on low heat with the hairdryer and fluff them up and kind of rearrange them a little bit more. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if I remember right, it was like $6. But these are beautiful. Really, I'm impressed. I'm impressed with the quality of these. And again, if you wanted to, you could make them, you know, a thin stem instead of the big, thick. I kind of like the big, thick stem. And they are wired, so you can adjust them however way you like. I'm happy with these. I'm really, really happy with these. And then what I was thinking to go with those, are you in here? Let's see. I think they're in this box. No, that is not in that box. This, I think we're going to save for another time. Where is the other box? Okay, they're in here. I hauled the 4-leaf clovers, and I wanted to add something to the poppies, and I was so happy with the 4-leaf clovers. I had to see what other options there were, and what I decided on going with daisies. They're the daisies. A dollop of daisy. Sorry. Oh. Okay, so, wow, these are really, really long. And they're a bit tangled. So we have ceramic daisies. They did have a couple different versions where the middle was a little different. I am not someone that can handle little holes all together in one area. It makes my skin crawl. I can't help it. I can't look at it. It just no. No. And the other daisies that I was looking at was like that. So I opted for the more solid middle. These are gorgeous though. There is a lot of the spider web, you know, hot glue stuff hanging off. But these are gorgeous. These are such good quality. So I got how many? There's 3. I'm so happy with these. Wow, look at these. Oh, now I've done it. Now I've hooked myself in my my whatever this is. What is this? A shawl? It's not a kimono. Is it considered a kimono? I don't know. But look at how cool these are. They do come all bent up and stuff. But we've got 3. They're beautiful. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11? Okay, I guess we come with 11. But these are so pretty. And for the price, I can't believe the price. And you can bend them and adjust them. I don't like my 4-leaf clovers didn't have all of this extra stuff. But what I will say is that the stem is actually inside the flower and then reinforced with glue. So these could be so, you could add these to all sorts of stuff. Like this is a big bundle of ceramic, beautiful daisies, and then add the poppies in with this. Have a couple of the daisies dangling down. I don't know, but I think this is going to be beautiful. I mean, can you kind of get an idea? Like in a Joanna Parker cup, I can't fit this much in a Joanna Parker cup, but then like have one dang, I don't know. Oh, I love it though. Love it, love it, love it. I am extremely happy with both these buys, 100%. Let's wrap it all back up so it kind of stays nice and safe. They are like such good quality. Do you see that detail in those too? Even in the poppies, so much detail. I wish you could see the texture in these. Very interesting. Very foamy. Yeah, they're like a crafting foam, but in flower form. Love it. Very happy with that. Alrighty, let's get that over there. What's in here? You know what? We're going to save that for a different day. That one we're going to save for a different day because... So I'm going to save this bag for next week. And I just want to say thank you so much for those of you that like shared your thoughts on the, baddies, beautiful baddies. I really love retail baddies. I'm just really trying to think out of the box, come up with ways to make this work. I appreciate you for sharing your thoughts. And I'll tell you that the name baddies means so much more to me than me just loving the animal and thinking that they're cute. When I was very young, I used to be scared of the bats. The bats used to fly all around in the park and in the trees, and they were everywhere. And I used to be scared. And then I had an experience where I was sleeping on my grandma's couch and I woke up and there was this little bat sitting on the coffee table. And I realized right then and there what I was so terrified of actually was really cute and just this little innocent type little thing. And it really is, the bat is symbolic to me, which I know doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but for me, I love my channel. I love you guys, and for the bat means so much to me. It represents so much to me in my life and also the aesthetic of it all. So that's kind of why I'm so stuck on the baddie thing. But I do appreciate everyone's thoughts. I still haven't made a decision yet. I am just really trying to figure out how to get by with my channel on a daily basis with trying to get views at this point. I am hoping that one of these days we will land on a name that feels good for me, feels good for you guys. I just appreciate you guys. You got, like, my little community that I have means so much to me. I put so much heart, so much time, so much love, so much money into this. And I feel like I am investing all of this because I want it to grow. I want it to become something, and I want it to be something for you as much as it is for me. So I know I'm babbling. Let me move this bag and we'll get into the rest of what this haul is going to be about. What a mess. What a mess. Okay. Now, let me show you this guy. I love him. I love him. I love him. I think he is adorable. I want him to be, look, this is what I'm thinking. I don't know if the vision is going to come together, and there will be 2 other items in my next haul that will add to this concept. But what I was thinking of is like, We have the little smile. We've got the little gargoyle. Oh, God, that was loud. Sorry. He is adorable. I don't know what he's made out of. A really thick kind of resin. He's a little bit more expensive than I wanted him to be, but I just thought he was the cutest little creature. They did have one that had a sad face and I know he's got a pumpkin. We don't, I mean, that's okay. That's fine. But he's got a moon. He's holding a little moon. He's got the sweetest little face. He's got the biggest little ears. He's like a little baby gargoyle. And gargoyles are protectors. And I think he's adorable. And then to go with him, so I was thinking, I'm not going to attempt to put anything up there. Also, I mean, look at those little pointy toes. I mean, people love their nomies. I think I love these guys. I think he's really stinking cute. And then he has a friend. He has a friend. This one I think might be even cuter. The only thing about these is that I don't know if the colors don't match, which I'm a little sad about. I wish I had realized that, because this guy is very blue and this one is much more of a gray color. And he's just chilling. I feel like he's sitting there like meditating or something, taking it all in. And look, he's got spiky little toes. He's just so stinking cute. And the little bat wings and his little, not little, but his big ears. There is a difference. And what may end up happening is maybe it won't work out for what I was hoping for up here, but maybe they'll be for Halloween. I'm not sure, but I just think they're stinking adorable. I love them. I mean, I'm sorry, but these guys make me smile. And if they don't make you smile, that's okay. I hope this makes you smile. I hope I can make you smile. But I love these guys. I think they're so stinking cute. And then we have a couple more things. This thing, God, it's making such a mess everywhere. And all this stuff has like come in boxes, and all this did come from the Temu warehouse. I didn't have to pay any extra shipping, which we love that, by the way. We do. I was going to do like a bird cage type thing up here, but they're too big. They're just too big. They won't fit up there. So I was looking for smaller, little fun aesthetics like that. You know what? This one we're going to save for next week too. We're going to save that one for next week. But what I will show in this one, and I cannot wait. This is my favorite item out of the whole haul. I love these. I love these. I love the F-bomb. I love the little gargoyles. There's a misconception that gargoyles are bad. If you look around downtowns in like big older cities, there's gargoyles everywhere because gargoyles were the protectors. They got a bad rap around at some point, which that happens all the time. But I love this haul. This haul is a lot of fun. I don't know. If you have any suggestions on how I can make this work, please let me know down in the comments. But this guy, this is my type of color. This is my type of, here's the thing. This is what I think about fashion. I think Jodi said it really well, is that you may be a certain age, but does that mean that you have to dress a certain way, or you can't enjoy wearing color or wearing patterns or wearing the things that make you feel good? And I agree with that. Will I ever dress my age? Like, who decides that? Who gets to decide that? I think fashion is about wearing the things that make you feel good, no matter what your age is, no matter what your size is. how tall you are, how short you are. I don't, like, none of that should matter. Fashion is about doing and wearing the things that make you feel good. And I want to stress that. That is one of the things I want to bring into my channel, is that I want to support all you beautiful baddies to wear the things that make you happy, do the things that make you happy, wear the makeup, do the styles, do what makes you happy. As long as you're not hurting other people, do it. Do it. So anyways, off of that rant, I'm obsessed with this. Okay, let me tell you, the quality, number one, is so good. Is this a little expensive? Yes. But this reminds me so much. I mean, I love it. I mean, it's a very, I know this is not going to be for everyone. I get that. I understand that. The point is that I love it. You know what I mean? And there's other ones like this. There's other ones that don't necessarily have to be this. In a weird way, they kind of remind me of the Fugglers. They are very kind of psychedelic, very drippy, but look at all the color, all the fun. The material on this is quality. And we're going to be getting snow tomorrow. We're going to be cold, and I cannot wait to wear this. I'll be snuggled up in this, editing away on this video. I love everything about this. Look at that. It's lined on the inside, double lined on the hood. It has a big old zipper down the middle. I mean, come on. It's a onesie. It's a onesie. I love onesies. Onesies, I feel comforted in a onesie. It doesn't zip all the way down. It's just enough. The sleeves are got some stretch to it. It is polyester, but it's so thick and so, like, it's got a terry feel to it, and it's not sticking to my dry fingers. Is it catching on the glue a little bit? Yeah, but not my dry fingers. There's a difference. But I love everything about this. I love everything about it. And there's also banding at the bottom, so even for a short girl, it's not going to drag on the ground. The quality on this is superb. Is there pockets? Is there pockets? Even if it doesn't have pockets, that's okay. There's pockets. Even better. That's a big old pocket too. My whole hand fits in there. And like I said, again, I know this isn't for everyone, but this is for me. This makes my little heart happy. And I think that's what it's about. I think that is the point that I wanted to convey earlier. And I want to encourage you to wear the things that you love. I want to encourage you to buy the things that make you feel good in your own skin, that make you feel happy or make you feel sexy, no matter what your age is, no matter what your style is, no matter what the society norms say. I mean, of course, there's a time and a place. I would not wear this to a job interview. I mean, depending on where the job is, maybe I would, but I just want to encourage, fashion is about self-expression. Do the things that make you happy. I think that's my biggest takeaway. I know I shared a lot of different things in this video. I know I am just a hauler, but at this point I'm experimenting. I don't want to censor myself as much as I used to, and you know, I hope you join me for this journey of self-exploration, channel exploration. Next Thursday's video is going to be a little different. I hope you join me for that one. I hope you join me for Sunday. And I hope you enjoyed this one, even if, you know, these adorable little guys aren't necessarily your favorite. By the way, I think they could be indoor, outdoor little thingies, creatures, so you could put them in your plants or in your garden. I mean, why not? But you know, I just hope you enjoyed this haul. Again, if you have not subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And please make sure that the notification bell is lit up so you know when I upload my next video. I really appreciate you spending your time with me. Let me know what your thoughts are on this video, on this whole haul. I would love to hear your thoughts. I always love chatting with you guys down in the comments. With that being said, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Share it out to someone who may enjoy it. And don't forget to do something that brings you joy. Buy the things, or rock the things that make you feel good and make you happy. Remember to be kind, and don't forget to love yourself, love a friend, love a stranger, and I'll see you on the next one.